viewers in an update in regard to the heinous murder of a 35-year-old woman from Maikam village and her dead body found at Pimla village on April 7th evening. Today, April 21st, the Zyon youth organization Nagaland, led by its president and its members, came to meet the Commissioner of Police, K. Sophie, here at his office, again in regard to this case and the status of this case. Now, April 11th, there was a huge silent protest at Maikam village, and then April 14th, they had come to meet the Commissioner of Police here as well. And then that day, speaking to media persons, they did mention that they were satisfied with the progress of the case and they had lifted the agitation that they had imposed in regard to this case. But again today they had come to meet the Commissioner of Police in a quite a lengthy meeting that almost spanned beyond 2 hours. They also spoke to media persons after the meeting, and the president has informed media persons that they were not satisfied with the progress again and that they will be putting back the agitation as it was before April 14. Now, they have clearly mentioned that it is not the fault of the police, because the main issue here is the government of Nagaland not being able to provide the facilities and the infrastructure to make sure that cases such as this is taken up and a swift action be taken. But then because of lack of all these facilities, the police also is taking time, especially for forensic reports as well. Now, even though there is a lab, again, they have to send all the evidence to other states again to get a final report as well. So we have heard all of this in the past cases as well, how evidence has to be sent outside the state in order to get a final report. Now, today the President, R. Zyon, with his colleagues during the interaction with the media outside the CP office, also said that they will be having a very crucial emergency meeting with all CSOs, all Naga CSOs, and not just the Ziliangrong organizations, but all CSOs as well, at the Ziliangrong community building, the Ziliang community building in Dimapur. Let's have a listen at what he had to say in regard to the meeting with the CP, where again he has expressed resentment at the government of Nagaland for failing to provide such facilities in the state in this modern age. Again, after the crucial meet, if they would like to speak to media and tell us about what was discussed and how they're going to take the next phase, the second phase of agitation, to the next level. Let's have a listen at what he had to say. Aji, apne khan bhi, after a few days, after temporarily halting the agitation, Aji CP ke log paise, itula same issue de apni han bhi inkana meeting jaise na.
Okay, once again thank you the media fraternities. Acha ami khan idia ami khan laga CP logoda man idia discussion thakise. To discussion thakatamde there are certain issues aman bi points to discuss kurigina ase. Hoile bi kwa nisna ami khan bi idu laga investigation laga process to tai khan laga ja CP khan laga team juli olai jabuni ki koina mami bapna kuri thakise. Hoile bi itia tak bi kila mane inika laga process to do time bi loi jai. We understand their difficulties. To ami khan bi last time agitation bi jabo koi gine aman bi rokhai dise. Hoile bi ami khan itu bar to agitation laga to aman aro to postpone na koribo. Aman agi jabo jai jabo. Aman itia jai gine we will be having another meeting with our units with the different civil organizations. Itu kurine ami khan bi olai jabo. And one thing aman itu state government logode bi aman appeal kuribilum mun thakadu. We are now living in a modernized state. To ami khan laga dia facility khan bi dia state government pra bi dibole laga time bi hoi jaise. Every time ami khan laga dia incident inika happen koratamde the police personnel they have to rush down to different states finding difficulties. Inia kurigine case lagabi hobla lagabi ekdam prolonged to hoi jaise. Idu karne we appeal to the state government to take very serious note on this. In Nagaland, Ami khan itia saya ase kole to basic case hoigina na ase. To kimman bi difficulties itia police personnel san itia nahole bi investigation agencies kan kimman bi digdar paigina ase. Because of lack of facilities in our state. Therefore, we appeal to the state government to look into this matter at the earliest. Nahole to amman public han to chop na boibo. Public han bi sai na fed up to hoije man bi. Itu karena itu laga case ekla na hoy. Past tabi amman saya ase kole to there are some certain case unsolved cases. Ki hoise kole to lack of facilities in our state. Itu karena amman bi itu bar laga amman bi chop boi bokwala na hoy. We will be starting our movement. A resentment against the state government. Therefore, the publics. This is not only the cause of the Zyon community. It is totally against the human rights. Inika amikhan laga boini ke inika ekdom janwar par bhi biya inika morai gene niya philai dia laga. It is unacceptable. We are not going to accept it, and we are going to fight to the nail. We will not leave any stone unturned until unless justice is delivered. That is what I want to convey.
আৰু আজি আপনি মিটিং কৰাটো ইনিশিয়াল ফৰেনসিক বুলি নলি পোষ্টমৰ্টম লা ৰিপৰ্ট দে কিবা আপডেট দিছনা দেনা আপনি
আমি খান লগতে এতিয়া মান ডিসকাশন কৰি কিনে থাকাতম দে ফৰেনসিক লাগা ডিফিকাল্টিজ তো তা খাম্বি কৈ কিনা আছে কিলা মানে ফৰেনসিক লাগা ল্যাব তো আমি খান লাগা ডিস্ট্রিক্ট তে বি থাকিলে বি না থাকিয়া নিছনা হইছে থাকিলে বি when materials are not there how can they implement it তো তা খান আলাগ লাগা স্টেট যাই কিনে কিলা মানে সব লাগা স্টেট তে বি normal laga state wise incident after incident happen inia kurala bi bisi hoi gina ase so therefore ami khan laga case ekla ta bi sable na pare it has to be in a queue to process to iman lamba jai dia to now the publics we won't be able to wait anymore
to apni han bi aji agitation aro restart kurase na kinaga
yeah now we will be going and having a very crucial meeting along with the civil societies not only within the Zyon community but apart from this we will be having a discussion with our Naga civil societies also and thereby after some time after our discussion we will declare it what kind of agitation we are going to do it.
Okay. And will this apni Nishna because of lack of infrastructure and facilities, so will this be an agitation towards the Nagaland police, especially Dimapur or Chumu or Newland, I mean our commissioner of police, or will this be an agitation to the government of Nagaland?
See, as said earlier, it is an agitation against the state government. Kila mana police kantu kiman ki kam kuri thakile bi when they are not being given a facilities.
Yes.
How can they implement it? It is the responsibility of the state government to implement it, to give facilities and modernize facilities. So that we can also go about it. We are going to go against a resentment against the state government. Yes.